Very good morning, children. Nice to see you all back into this video class. Let's start the class with a beautiful quote. Reach high, for stars lie hidden in your soul. Dream deep, for every dream precedes the goal. Welcome to grade 8 English class. The topic for the day would be poem 1 as we are continuing it today. The name of the poem, as you all know, The Last Dances of Cranes, written by Juliet Wilson. And today we'll be continuing with part 2 of the same. Here, children, I'm just putting up the slide. It's a picture of Juliet Wilson. As we had seen in the previous video about Juliet Wilson, we came to know that she was born in Manchester and she studied in Edinburgh and she still lives there. And she writes basically environmental poetry and she edits the blog magazines, Lots of Silk. She has had over 50 poems published in the UK poetry journals. Now children, let's have a quick recap of the previous class. Where was Juliet Wilson born? Juliet Wilson was born in Manchester. What is empty in this poem? The fields are empty now, and buildings have taken over their places. Who is the ghost in this poem? The memories of the crane bird in the mind of the poet is the ghost now. Who are the two dancers mentioned in this poem? The two dancers mentioned in this poem are the white crane as well as the metallic man-made cranes. Now quickly let's have a look at the mind map of this poem. This poem is about something which no longer is present in today's time. That means it doesn't exist anymore. It is about a bird, the crane. The main objective behind the poem is to let the future generations and the people who are not aware of the crane to make them aware of its beauty. So people like the modern generations, they are busy in their own world. So it's just to make them aware of the environment which is around them. Now let's read the first stanza, children. Your fields are empty now. It's part of the reason the whooping crane is on the verge of extinction that comes from the drastic reduction of wetlands due to the human desire to expand land on which things can be built. Only your ghosts dance. Dancing is part of the mating rituals of whooping cranes, children. Since so many birds have been lost, they would be only memories like ghosts. While cranes of another kind dance cities into being. What does this line reflect? The poet connects construction cranes to the birds, which makes sense since they resemble each other in lankiness. The dance here doesn't yield eggs and more birds, but rather the cities that are ironically destroying the birds. Now let's have a quick look at the meanings over there. Cranes of another kind, tall machines with long arms used for moving objects, especially building the materials. Cities into being, the tall machines move to and fro, waving their arms to move things. That is the metallic crane, which people are using it for children. Let's have a look at second stanza. All that remain of you are a fading crackle of your energy and some grainy video footage. Now here the poet wants to convey that by using the word you, the poet personifies the birds. The birds are fading quickly and the poet mentions what we have now, that is the memories as well as the videos. This stanza sets up the next stanza with the specific things it mentions. Now quickly you can go through the meanings over there, which is given in the slide below. Grainy video footage. Unclear images of the birds on old videotapes, fading a crackle of your energy, crackling cries of the birds now fading on old recordings. Now let's move on to the third stanza of this poem, which is the last stanza. That people in the new cities will watch to marvel at the wonders the world. Now here the poet wants to convey to us that through this stanza that it captures an essential irony of modern living. We who live in cities think that we are getting the real thing by watching nature videos. In fact, a video is a worse part, that poor substitute for the actual words. But it is worse because it fools us. It makes us think that we are fully appreciating the nature's beauty, which is not at all exactly the truth of our world through nature documentaries. Let's have a quick look at the meanings there. Marvel, to be filled with wonder of astonishment. Wonder, a feeling of surprise. Now children, let's have a recap of the lesson. Now children, let's have a quick recap of the lesson as well as the home assignment. Moving on to the question answers. Who has been addressed in the poem? Who is you? Are they present or even alive? How can we tell? Now there's one hint for you, that is the answer is in line 2. You can refer to line 2 for it. So the answer is, the speaker is addressing the cranes. The word "ghost" in the second line indicates that they are already dead. Question number 2. There are 2 dances mentioned in the first stanza. Which are they? What does each one of them represent? So the answer for the second one is, the 2 dances refer to the dances of the birds that could once be seen in the fields and the dance of the urban machines that are used in constructing cities. The birds' dance represents the beauty of nature, while the machines represent the destruction of this beauty. So that is the second answer. Third question for you. What is left of the cranes which used to dance in the fields? Do the words "all that remain" indicates that a lot remains or that very little remains? What is the condition of what remains? So the answer for the third question is, fading crackle of energy and some grainy video footage is all that is left of the cranes. The words "all that remains" indicates that very little is left of the cranes, and the words fading and grainy tell us. The answer for the fourth one is, people in the new cities view or listen to the poor quality audio video material. They are seen to marvel at the energetic mating dance of the cranes, but this image is one of the past, when the birds used to arrive in due season to breed. Their reaction is one of joy and wonder, which is in sharp contrast to the poet's reaction. The poet is warning the readers about a bleak future. The image of the blurred video clipping of the dance of the cranes is a sad reminder of the natural pattern of life that we are sacrificing to our misplaced zeal for urbanization. Well, thank you children for watching the video. Hope you all have understood.